Shalom, shalom. All praise, honor, and glory be to Yahweh, Shem Yahshua, Wahakadash Shakah. The honors to the apostles and elders of the millstone who've been teaching this truth all these years, and especially the elders of me in my own camp who've been teaching and guiding me. Shalom and shalom to the elect and hopeful that Lord willing us to be edifying or exhorting, and it would be quick. So, just a little, just some commentary, some statements, regarding the spiritual power topic that's been coming out, by different brothers through the Spirit. Lord willing, I'm gonna do a longer video, a reply to my elder Shariaf. His lesson titled something along the lines of faith, and will be the boost for something along those lines. But yeah, so basically, because our faith is in. Basically, we gotta have our faith and our trust and everything into the Lord. I'm gonna just bring this scripture out. This is what I'm. Second Corinthians 10:4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, mighty through God, it says, to the pulling down of strongholds. So, spiritual power versus a gun. Which one you gonna put your faith in? These other camps that the apostles and the elders been, getting on about bringing guns to camps. Those are the ones that are putting their faith in them little bitty puny guns. You can't put the faith in, Esau's weapon. Too many instances where rappers died. I know one rapper, I believe FBG Duck, I believe his gun jammed. So he died because he couldn't shoot back. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't, it didn't work for him. Them so-called hood people, or those hood guys, those gang, those people that be in the gangs and everything, that put them faith in Esau's weapon and all these guns, and don't even know how to use them for real. It's silly. It's stupid. And it's way worse to be in the truth. Call yourself a Hebrew Israelite. Call yourself in the truth, and you putting your faith in the gun. There's nothing wrong with carrying a gun. It's about what you put your faith in. You bringing a gun account, regardless if you tell any brother about it. If only you know about you got a gun on you in account. Why is it on you? What kind of faith do you have? See, the Lord, gave speaking personally, the Lord gave me, the amount of faith to where I don't want nothing. I don't want no gun. I don't want no knife. No little mace. None. Nothing. I don't want nothing. It's all faith in the Lord. Because at the end of the day, this might end up being longer than what I expected, but it's whatever. It's through the Spirit. At the end of the day, what can hurt you? Whatever the Lord allows to hurt you, right? Deuteronomy 32:39. See now that I, even I, am He, and there is no God with me. I kill, I make alive, I wound, and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. Nothing can deliver you out of the hand of the Lord when He wants you back in the spirit world. You can have a gun on you. It never jams. But if it's time for you to go, it's going to jam in that moment, and you're not going to be able to use it. You're not going to be able to get out your holster, and you're not going to be able to use it. You practice all day, practicing for when the time comes with somebody run up on you. You, just practicing to get out your holster. And then when the time comes, you fumbling, or it's stuck, or you get it out in time and it jams. Because the Lord got control over all that. So if you know that, F a gun, F a knife, all of that. You know, at this point, all the videos and all of the graphic that the elders been putting out, all of the movies, all of the talks about spiritual power, what he gonna give you, what he's gonna give the Lord's men. You know, you shouldn't even want a gun, because then that defeats the purpose of you counting on the Lord. If you think you can protect yourself, why did the Lord need to protect you? Back to what I was saying. Me personally, I don't want nothing. So when the time comes, Lord willing, it does that He bless me with that power. It's just gonna be power to where my bare hands can take down 100 troops, all got AK-47s, and I take them down all by myself with just my hands through the Spirit. You know, not no gun, not no none of that. Okay, yeah, none of that. Your faith is in the gun. Our weapons are. Let's go back to the scripture. I said second. I lost the Salaki. It says 2 Corinthians 10:4, for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds. So when it says the saints gonna take the kingdom, Daniel 7 and 18, you know, the Lord is not gonna arm his men up with RPGs and AKs to go fight against Esau. No. He's gonna give his men spiritual power, which has been coming out through the Spirit a lot lately. You got I mean, yeah, the brothers been putting out. It's one Manat Tazak. I don't want to butcher the name, but it's, you know, the channel that always posts the graphics. I mean, you know, it shows you, because the graphics are just based off of the scriptures. You know, he has the graphics to go with the scriptures. They're not talking about using guns and everything. You know, you bringing them guns to camp. You got a nigga mentality. Period. I'm gonna just say that. You got a nigga mentality. You don't have a godly mentality at all. A gun is not gonna do nothing. And what's the gun for? Esau? The one that knows how to use it? The one that got drones? You got a gun on you, he's in the drone in camp. What the gun gonna do? You gonna see the drone in time? Esau got stuff that he can be in his house. Like I heard brothers bring out before. He'd be at home. He'll take care of you miles away by a drone or whatever. A gun not gonna do nothing against that. So what do we need? We need the spiritual power. Stop putting your faith in these carnal in this carnal stuff. That's when we was in the world. Some brothers say it's cool to have a gun on you, but you know, what's the faith in, man? Screw that. Even besides camp, you know, we shouldn't be scared of nothing. Yeah, we in the flesh, but ultimately the Lord got control over all of that. If you putting your faith in the gun right now, what are you gonna do in times to come? When things get real hard, you can say, screw this. Let me find a gun. Screw this. I don't want to drag this out, but I'm trying to make the point. Let me get this one, probably close it out. 2 Timothy 1:7, for God hath not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and a sound mind. He given us the spirit to have these imaginations, to know what's going to happen. Isaiah 40 in the last verse. We're not supposed to be scared of these things. You know, if you got a gun on you at camp, you know, you got some fear inside of you. Because you didn't see the apostles bringing guns to camp. So what made you want to bring a gun to camp? Because we came into other men's labors. So you want some whole other stuff. And that just, you know, goes to show, you know, speak about the other camps. A lot of stuff they do is kind of off, you know. You know, it questions where their head is at, where their mind is at, where their faith is at, where, you know, how they carry themselves. They're carnal, you know. Everything has to be, you know, spiritual. You know, like it's always been coming out. We're faith, you know. This is a faith-based thing. The gun is carnal. I'm so tired of hearing about guns. Family asks me, so-called family asks me, you got you a gun? You should get you concealed and carry. Man, in the world, I can admit that that's how it's gonna do. No longer need a gun now. I'm waiting for a spiritual power. You know, I'm waiting to where someone can. I'm waiting for when someone, you know, points a gun at me, I'ma laugh like, what are you gonna do with that little old gun? You know, that's what, you know. I know the brothers that I label with. That's why I heads at. You know, a little gun. So you know, my point's been made, Lord willing, so I ain't gonna drag this out. Lord has been edifying or exhorting. Shalom.